Alright, so things are interesting. My arm is gonna be funky, okay. It's deciding to do that. My tracker can do hands. Oh, that's not working quite right, I don't think. But it's very fancy. Hands, yes. I thought, I tried my, yeah, I've got hands. I tried my best to, hang on. Okay, we've got to fix this. We're turning off hands. Is going to be face only because it's just much easier to deal with. No more hands. That is correct. Pretty much what we're used to. The only thing though is that this window has to be on top, which does make things a little tricky. Let me see if there's anything. Yeah, no more hands. Let's see. Nope, I don't know. Oh, and it has to do that for me? Okay. Yeah, no more hands. They're not working quite right now. And not only that, but it goes behind this stream elements overlay, which isn't what I want. I'd rather they go over it, and it's hard to notice that it doesn't go over it if I have my model not go there. So this is another time I'd really love to have a third screen, because I need to have this on top, it seems. Well, hang on. What's my little guys being tracked with? Let's see, properties. Cancel. Let's see. But let's see if perhaps. So if I delete it and then add in the other type. Oh yeah, there it is. This will probably work better. Don't know why I didn't try this immediately. That is not something you're supposed to see ever. And I'm kind of annoyed that you're seeing it right now. Is it this one? It's not. Alright, just pretend you did not see that. Okay, wow, really? You're gonna put it back? There we go. That's what I wanted. I'll just slide that in over there. Buddy, both my eyes are blinking. I don't know why you keep thinking that only one eye is blinking when I'm looking over here. Because that's very much not what's happening. Sure would not be my stream without... I suppose my torso does kind of twist that way when I look over there, huh? Hadn't really thought about it. Anyway, chroma key, our favorite friend. And we're even gonna make it custom color so you can get exactly the same kind of green. But what's this? Why am I a ghost? That's peculiar. That's very odd. Yeah. Very strange. Anyway, just gotta put ourselves back here. Apparently my eye is just gonna get a little lazy every time I look over there. I can probably, well hang on, am I able to have this, whoa, that's not it. Oh, thank you, Les Burrito.
Les Burrito donated
awesome of you.
$1.36. While you're sorting
caught me a
things
little
out,
bit out of
take
sorts
my
right
money
now.
before the tax man comes and steals my precious
Yes,
coin.
especially before the taxman gets here. I'm not supposed to be askew. That's not normal. I mean, it's normal, but it's just not what I wanted. We're going to do this so easily. And no one's gonna have any problems, right? Right? So, I edited the expressions. I did. I promise. But it looks like it just simply didn't work. Anyways, methinks, if this is as awesome as I hope it is, I can hide it like I did my previous setup. Just drag it over here. Right? The only thing is that this is laggier so far. It was probably worth more than 1 bit, so I'll have to do that. Thank you, I appreciate it a lot. And it looks like it's working. Awesome. I might have to opt for the synced eyes. Hang on, let me see if that's a thing I can do easily with this. Options, blinking LR sync. Alright. Because I'm like never winking, right? Sync the eyes float. Normally, yes. But with the power of science, we can change this. Okay. I kind of... Okay. There we go. Pretty good, huh? Oh, you know what might have happened? Well, no, I guess the hair just doesn't want to work the way I expected it to. Anyway, I don't want to think about it too much. This model is certainly laggier, though. Which I guess makes sense because it seems to be like better quality tracking. So I guess it's for the best that the hair doesn't work right because that'd be even laggier. We're gonna turn on our... Oh, I can turn off the music now. But it is an art stream, so we're probably better off simply dragging it back to the beginning. I need it turned down a little bit. So hopefully it isn't too quiet. So in theory now, I can just go and do exactly what I always do. Oh, thanks for the headpads. That reminds me. Maybe there's something I can do here. Right? Okay, that's not a thing. I'm curious about this. Does that do a thing? No. Okay. Visual effects? Hang on, let's see. Okay, this isn't working the way I wanted it to. Where's chat gone? I can't see. Alright, let's... There we go, we'll hide those controls. Then we will zoom it back in. That's correct, I need to use left click. If I'm looking forward, then this needs to be like... If I lean too much forward, that goes there, so I need to make, like, plan ahead for the hair going out of frame. Okay. Now we will enable the head pats. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yes. I have a feeling with this program, we can actually get the cool version of the head pats I was never able to get working with VC Face. We're just gonna have to find out though. I don't know if it, oh hang on, I need to, I think just this one honestly. I think this is the way we're going. Alright. Everything seems to be, there's a cooler version. Oh, thank you Lola Bunny. It's good to have you here. I know you. Let me get out my drawing tablet. One that triggers on redeem. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking one that would follow my head. Because, in VC Face, for some reason I thought I was following. No, I totally get that. I've been in the same place before. But yeah, everything seems to be going smoothly. And that's really worrying to me because I'm not used to things going this smoothly on a basically first try. That's not the color I expected it to be. Hope you're well. Oh, the ad break, yeah. It should be over soon though. Cool. Oh, that's right. The pre-roll ads, huh? Alright, that sucks. Well, let's see. Let's see indeed. So, there's quite a bit going on here, huh? I really did not make this easy for myself. Well, I guess one thing at a time. We're not refining Gardevoir. Gardevoir is actually good line art. I think we're going, the next step for Gardevoir is actually like coloring and stuff. Same with Jirachi and this table. I need to be fixed. Or rather, I need to do another iteration on the line art there. But first I want to do more line art in other places. I think we're getting up to a lot. What app are you using? This is called X Animator, I believe. No, XR Animator. Let me check. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, XR Animator. Their Electron thing. I don't know exactly the difference between the different executors. Okay, back from ads. Welcome back, Lola. Unfortunately, it says there's going to be another ad in like 4 minutes. Which kind of is annoying. The ads have freed a hostage. Yeah, it's good to have you here. Now, yeah, it's hard to, I'm very worried about this app because it seems to be working really well so far, and that's unusual. Anyways, I think today, so we have a lot of layers. Like a lot of layers. Oh boy. Suffering from success, There's pings on Discord I do want to make sure I catch because it could be important. Let's make sure I'm not missing any chat messages either. Okay, we're all good for now. Everything seems to be working, and that's really, like, unnerving to me. I'm not used to this. Anyways. We want to... it is. Shiny in the Discord says it's a good movie that I was watching because it was holes. What I need is a reference photo for Gastrodon. And we're going to add another layer. It's going to be Gastrodon. Third stream of the day was going to be a 4, but 1 canceled due to sleep deprivation. So far, only getting 5 hours of sleep has paid off. I don't think so. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a good thing you're doing. I think you simply stream less. I do not think there is a possible way that you can do 5 hours of sleep and have it pay off. I think it's actually just putting you in debt. Sleep debt. Gastrodon. Neo specifically liked the East form, didn't they? I'm already in money debt. Oh, I mean the art app, unless I'm being silly. Right up there, it's Krita. It's a good free one. I like it a lot. It's pretty great. Allows you to do animating. It allows you to do all sorts of things. Anyway, let's pull in our reference photo. Let's see if that worked. Oh yeah, there it is. We just want to bring it up there. Any app can be free if you sail the sea. Yeah, but some apps... But I mean, like, why would you need to sail the sea if you're using free open source programs anyway? You know? Like, you don't need to pay for Photoshop if you're using Photopea instead. Photopea.com. It's a great website. If you're doing a quick edit, it's perfect. But if you're doing stuff... Oh, Photopea is so based. Yeah, you're so right. We need to move that a little more out of the way, I think. Anyhow, today, it's Gastrodon time. So, obviously, it's not going to be in the same. I use GIMP. I have GIMP, yeah, and I will prefer to use that when I don't need it to be like... The thing is, I'm not smart, so I can't use GIMP as effectively. If I just need a quick edit, then Photopea is easy for me. Why is it open in 5 different windows? Oh, you can dock those, I believe. I used to use Pixlr before the layout changed, and what's new was old. Okay, this is a difficult perspective, eh? Pixlr is so based, yeah. You don't want to hear about my sleep schedule in middle and high school. I don't, actually. That sounds not great to hear about. Let's see. How am I gonna draw this? Cause it's got like a bug shape. Kind of. It's got the two things, but then it's also got those things which lead up into its head. And we'd kind of be seeing the head like that. Sleep is like top 5 most important things in healthy development growing up. You're absolutely correct. Then it's got those horns. Right, and then the 3 eyes. So I think we'd kind of be seeing Gastrodon like that. But we need to actually do something a little bit better to get us started. What one could possibly motivate me to wake up at 6 a.m. every day? Sleep is for the weak. In this house, we think about women to motivate us to stay awake. That's silly, let's put it up. Two, 3. I will want something kind of like this. I don't even know. Gastrodon's so difficult. From like height is messed up. I was telling my height by a few inches. Hi. Source Rodrig. Oh, hang on. This is a bot, isn't it? That sucks. Womp womp. Ban. Simply as that. Now we need more chat messages to make sure it gets out of the message rule. Who wants my extra height? I want to be 5'2", but I'm currently 6. No, I absolutely understand. I'm in a similar enough boat. Let's see. We need... Gastrodon's kind of like this. We might make these pods more pronounced. And then kind of like this. Okay. I'll take it. I'm already tall enough to play college basketball. This can put me in the NBA. Oh, come. Mizugi. You almost got me there. I almost thought you were a bot. So careful saying stuff like that, or I will accidentally ban you. I'm visiting that website right now. So then it would be... so it would be... and then... sort of like this. Kinda? I mean, obviously that foot's way out of proportion. In fact, we can make all of this side close to what that side has. Y'all are silly. That's not a terrible start. We kind of need to block out the different shapes we got going on here. Because this portion is... do you think I can get another corn dog? I already had 4, but I'm thinking one more might not be so bad. Hi. Oh, it's going well. So this is what it looks like currently. It's not terrible. This needs reworking. This part here is what I'm proud of currently. This Gardevoir isn't too bad, and then we've got plenty of plans for the rest of it. What about a pizza wrapped corn dog? Oh my. Presently we're drawing Gastrodon right over here, and we're trying to block out some shapes. Hi, Magic Girl. Yeah, it's always nice to have Magic Girl here. Very cute. It sounds very American. It does, it does. So I'm thinking... this actually is sort of like that, right? Because those shapes are like this, right? Pronouns on the stream chat, so cool. It's a Stream Elements thing, I'm pretty sure, that we can, that you can set up. It's not too difficult. I've just forgotten how it happened. I don't think I even intentionally did it. Who isn't American in here? This website. I don't know. I have like 2% of viewers from Malaysia. 1%, 2%. A small percentage of my viewers are from Malaysia. Or at least that's what the analytics tell me. So you can't tell me it's just Americans. The analytics say otherwise. Technically, I'm not American. Interesting, interesting. I'm American. I'm Californian, even, like top 5 most American states. Because it's just so American. I remember when I was streaming, I had viewers from Bangladesh. It was wild. Weed Boy is Australian, so you got at least one of them. A Japanese citizenship before American citizenship. Interesting, Lesperia. Interesting. So we gotta decide which way. No, we want the. So the neck is basically a cylinder, but it's coming like directly out towards the. Not directly though. We can cheat a little. We can say that the neck is more like this. So we get the dynamic shape a little better. Except that's a little too small. It's like the entire front part size. Whoops. Kangaroo. So I think it ought to be like this. Except we need the dynamic shape to it, right? As well as the form. So it'll be kind of like this. We can draw through. That's not too terribly bad. I don't know what that means. I've been lying to. Hang on. We actually want this neck to be even bigger, I think, with the way we're drawing it. I want to just start like that. Draw through. Whoops. I guess we technically were kind of already drawing through with that part. That's pretty how weak of you. No! I can't believe it. So, yeah. The neck kind of like that is how Gastrodon is, I feel. And then I feel like this is actually a little bit straighter than that. Then, of course, it's just a sphere at the top. We should tie Howweed up and hang him over a tank of sharks. No need for that. Oh, that reminds me. Hang on. I'm gonna share in the Discord really quick because I don't think I can play it on Twitch because I don't know how strict they are. But probably pretty strict. Let's see. I was thinking about Ramlethal the other day. Mark Cuban stealing his wallet. How do you keep getting away with this? If I could... Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, I was thinking about Ramlethal. No, I'm not gonna main Ramlethal Howweed. I did, however... If I can share... Copy link. I was thinking about Ramlethal the other day. Right? And here I'm putting in the memes channel. There. In the memes channel. That's where that belongs. I like gummy sharks, those are tasty. I don't play low tier, it's SMH. Alright, hang on. So then this head as well is sort of like this. At the top of the neck. Gotta get a good size though. It's a pretty large head. Fook gummy shark. So that kind of actually curves upwards, I feel like. Then of course we can draw the guidelines to sort of see the way it's 3D. How do we feel about this form of... No, I feel like that head might actually be too big. Borders on ridiculous rather than cute. That's better. And like that kind of... Yeah, that's decently Gastrodon-like. VeggieTales is so hyped up, but I've watched some and it's just some vegetable show with a sprinkle of existential thread / meta comedy. I don't know, it's too weird for me. Howie, it's a Christian show. Trust me. Who would laugh at a tomato reciting Bible quotes? Howie, you don't understand. Isn't it a form of Christian media? Yeah. No, Howie, you don't understand how awesome VeggieTales was. It was like the one good part of growing up Christian. Promise. My sibling is nodding yes next to me because they know how much fun VeggieTales was. It was like the one thing we were allowed to watch on Sundays. That were like Book of Mormon VHS tapes, which they were alright. Not great. VeggieTales is cracked. You agree, Magic Girl? Yeah. Yeah. Then these shapes are kind of interesting. It's hard to get them exactly from this perspective. Oh no, it's easy actually. We're just goated. Minnesota Cuke, exactly. Why does everyone love VeggieTales? It was hilarious. You're just a hater, Howie. Phil Fisher is also shockingly based. In the future, humor will be randomly generated. Randomly generated? Randomly generated. It's a funny one, yeah. I really liked his cheeseburger. Pizza Angel. Pizza Angel is such a good song. Hang on, sharing the other I'm so obsessed with this. Hang on. Weed eater. Pay me enough and I can say random things at you too. Have y'all seen the Claymation Jesus movie that showed people dying to a horrible plague God sent upon them? I think that might be a Catholic thing. I don't know. Not me for sure. Having trouble with Gastrodon here, huh? Never mind. Yeah, that's a Gastrodon. Well, enough of one. I love how true it ended up being. Yeah. Alright. Now we don't need that one. I'm gonna try and be a little bit frugal with the layers now. Dead internet theory. Any one of us in here could be a bot. It could be me. Could be you. Could be... I remember seeing Bible Man. What? Despite being very Christian, the beginning of the series was surprisingly good and camp, and then they changed the dude and it got heavy-handed. Okay. Interesting. We've got 2 Gastrodonate. What am I looking at? What the heck? I've never heard of Bioman before, and I'm sorry that anyone has to know what that is, because what even am I hearing? Oh, hi Zapdos Goddess. It was so dumb but very entertaining. Alright, if you say so. New site, click here. I'm human, trust. Sure. I believe you. Don't remember much, but my brother loved Bibleman. Wow. Bibleman fans in the chat, huh? Let's see. Okay, well. Pass this capture, type in the following characters to prove that you are human. Yeah, prove it, Sharky. Prove that you're human. So I feel like this is actually too far out now. This whole angle is bad, actually. Okay. I'm feeling like I miss out. No, you don't wish you grew up religious. Promise. It's just annoying. Alright. Gastrodon is not working out like this. What am I missing here? What about, so it's this neck, right? This neck, hang on, is the most, hang on, let me put this over. Shrek really is human. I mean, like, you ignore it, you at least give VeggieTales. So look, this neck is like the most distinct feature of Gastrodon, right? Because this is just a blob, but the neck is kind of like the most important part that makes it a shape, you know? That makes it slug shape. Discovering religion as an adult is probably better. Probably, yeah, I imagine. I wouldn't know. But here's the thing, though. If we draw Gastrodon at this angle, right, you don't get that neck that I think is so important. VeggieTales had better writing as was more base. Shaman, can I verify I'm human? Sorry, Sharky, there's no way to verify. We have no idea. We'll just have to guess if you're human or not. That's kind of how the internet works. However, if you are a robot, I probably am one too. Total Drama Island had more nostalgic writing. Probably. I was born into an evangelical household, but ended up being a really weird Roman Catholic. Interesting. What time is it? 10:28? I needed to do my Duolingo like an hour ago so that I would have time. But I will simply end the stream at 11:30, I think. Discovering religion as an adult is like finding out people believe Dune was a history textbook. Oh my. What if I am not human? Then I will feel very lied to. Okay, new plan. What if Gastrodon is over here instead? Right? Because I don't think that this is working. Aren't you a shark? Uh-huh. Let's see. How do you make money as a priest or minister? I assume the church would pay you, probably. So let's see. If we have it like this, then Gastrodon neck, kind of like this, and then see, this is interesting. Yeah, the church would pay you. Maybe over here would actually work then. We just need to be smart about it. Because look, because he's going backwards, this has to go towards the vanishing point, right? The one way over there. And that's pretty much, I mean, it's a decent enough angle for that. But then we have to figure out where the neck goes, because that's away from the wall, right? Directly away from the wall, in fact. So directly, in fact, that might be perpendicular. And things that are perpendicular to the wall go to that vanishing point, which is basically like this. Okay, we should get actual guides in here. I think it largely depends. Y'all are still talking about churches. That was so long ago. I'm joking. So theoretically, the neck of Gastrodon should fall along intersection of these two lines. Why waste time programming all day when I could preach once a week? Not pay taxes. Thing is, though, you have to be good at it. It's like being a streamer, but harder. Because you don't use... Yeah. Being a pastor and being a priest are two different orders of magnitude. Not necessarily. It depends on the religion. Where'd this layer come from? Where'd all these layers come from? Okay, so I drew those guides there. Priests go to university. Ugh. Too much work for me. So we want... This is rough, huh? And I go to university. Not that kind of university. Gastrodon is... Why is Gastrodon so difficult? We're drawing him upside down. That might be easier. An upside down Gastrodon is just a right side up Gastrodon if you're upside down. Hear what I'm saying? What any of those words mean. Alright, because now we've got... Right, Gastrodon at this angle going vertically with the neck. And vertically with the neck is like the dream, basically. So now we can go like that, and we can go blah, blah, blah. We can go like oolulu, blah. We can do something like that even. And that's sort of Gastrodon-like. Let's see. I've lost the plot on what you guys are talking about, I'm gonna be honest. But I feel like Gastrodon should be a bit bigger. It's kind of like a Lapras. That is kind of what it's like, Holly. Not exactly, but kinda. What? There, it's this one we want to be hiding a little bit. Okay, so I want y'all to imagine yourselves as Gastrodon and like send me the energy I need to draw this properly. Envision yourself as a snail. The mage book, I feel like a mage book might just be called a mage book, I don't know. When I use my Bible to turn the nearest trans girl into a dragon, I'd be terrified if I saw Father Williams cast magic missile. Real. Oh, that's right. These need to be kind of flat on the bottom, because they're attached to a surface. Sort of like this. This is tricky. But I think we're getting it. And we'd kind of see that. I think this is Gastrodon. Y'all are still talking about stuff. I've completely lost what you guys are talking about. So I'm not even gonna bother trying to keep up. I'm not invested in the religion conversation anymore. It's boring. Let's see. Gastrodon, Gastrodon. Catholicism is fanning. Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. These have got to be large antennae, huh? Kind of like that, but more like that. Yeah, look at this. It's kind of like Gastrodon. Pretty nice. Let's see. It's got... The hardest part looks like that. I don't watch that. I've been meaning to because it looks really good. So it goes down, then up in the middle, then down again. Alright. Sort of like this. Fighting for my life to find Volume 8 physical, because that's where Season 1 of the anime ended. Oh, interesting. I feel like that needs to go lower, though. Let's have the Buddhist prayer beads next to them, so I don't know if their holy powers fight every night or... That's silly. Then this kind of goes up to there and stops, which is interesting. Yeah. Okay. Then I actually kind of want this to be more like this. You know? Some of the people pretend to be like Virgin Mary. That's, yeah. Oh, it looks like this is supposed to be a little fatter. Maybe that's what's wrong? Which would make this more like this. But then I feel like let's erase some of these Like Rain from Tekken. I don't play Tekken, unfortunately. Maybe I need this in front of that so that we get the depth of the pods. And we maybe put this like that and like that. What do we think, chat? Is this Gastrodon or what? I feel like this is Gastrodon. Oh, we're missing some frills on the back though. Is that a slug? Yeah, Gastrodon's basically a slug. So, not far off. You see? Gastrodon. It's Gastrodon. Awesome, awesome. Alright. And we are going to iterate over this one more time. And nuts. I do want to normalize those spikes a bit more. Not spikes, spines. Are you open to Pokemon suggestions? Kind of. I think I'm open to exactly like 2 Pokemon suggestions for right here. You know? Up to 2. Basically, we have Charmander there. Meowth probably there. Potentially another one there. Gives my heart peace worrying less about the stuff I can't control, so I kind of don't mind. Yeah, I get that. Oh, what am I... Should do Spheal. Okay, we'll see about a Spheal. It would be kind of funny, right? It would be sort of really funny if we had a Cinderace putting its foot on a Spheal like a soccer ball. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of really funny. I don't know if they've done that in the anime before, but probably, because that'd be really funny. Weed Cat 1. We have Bulbasaur. That's basically a Weed Cat. I know he's more like a frog. You should do Glaceon. I don't know if I have enough space for all these Pokemon. Oh, that's a good idea? We'll see about it then. I don't know much about the Sword and Shield Pokemon. I never played Sword and Shield. So, it'd be kind of weird. But then again, I don't know much about Gastrodon either. Bulbasaur's an onion dinosaur. No, he's a plant frog. I mean, kinda, yeah. He's basically a dinosaur, but I've seen him referred to a frog more times than not. Sprigatito game. Sword and Shield are so peak. Interesting, interesting. I never played them. Anything to get Spheal in there, I'm down. Awesome, awesome. Love Sword and Shield? Interesting. I really liked Scarlet and Violet. So I definitely know what it's like. Hang on, I don't want that like that. I want that like cut off more like. And does it make sense if they... No, it doesn't. Because it still needs to go outwards. Arceus is good though. I love Pokemon Legends Arceus. Never play. It's a really good one. It's a really good one. I really like Legends Arceus. They announced... Oh yeah, that's right. I hope it's a good one. I don't have the money for it, so I won't be able to play it. But I'm gonna enjoy hearing about it, hopefully. I say owning but not playing Scarlet yet. It's based on Gen 6. I haven't played Gen 6 is the thing. I've only played Gen 1. I'm playing Gen 3 technically by playing Leaf Green. I've played some of Heart Gold, which is technically DS, but it's pretty much still Gen 2. I have not played very many. Hit the look of Scarlet and Violet. Well, I like the Pokemon designs. And even if I don't know. It's an interesting and valid complaint, I feel like, because it's up to interpretation. 3DS Pokemon games are actually fake. I don't have money, and even if I don't have a 3DS, I don't want to get an emulate. Well, I mean, I could. It's just a lot to think about. All I know is Hot Lady Professor. Let me draw this Gastrodon. All I know is, I think graphically Scarlet and Violet was rough, but better than Sword and Shield, but I still love the Pokemon designs. And yeah. Well, so I chose the Duck starter, whose name I've already forgotten because I'm bad at names. I think it's Quaxley. And I named it Groose, like from... You think Scarlet Violet looks better than Sword and Shield? I don't know. I don't know at all. Let's make that a little more like... Yeah, there's a good one. And we will hide that. Yeah, there's Gastrodon. Well, actually, hang on. We will want to group those. Group? Hello? Group? Huh. That isn't working for some reason. A shortcut? Well, anyway. We'll just leave it like this. I don't hate Sword and Shield, I just don't know much about it at all. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, technically speaking, every Pokemon game's had its fair share, or at least all the ones I've played have had their fair share of nonsense. There's Gastrodon, though. There is Gastrodon. Yeah. Les Burrito's absolutely correct. Wooloo is an adorable one, yeah. So we wanted... I suppose we drew... Hang on, I need to... On extra plans, we want... Maybe even, like, slightly in front of Gardevoir. Maybe not. When people say they're bad, they're usually talking about the design. I don't think so. I think they're talking about, like... Well... The textures... The graphic style... I don't know. Graphic style is a weird way of saying it. I do feel like if they were going to do the resolution and everything that they chose for Scarlet and Violet, they could have put a bit more like thought into it. You know, they could have looked more at the details they had and done a lot with it, but they chose not to, which is interesting. I don't know what I'm talking about, so we are putting a feel there. A lot of non-native Switch games look fine on Switch, even the resolution limitations. Yeah, I agree. So I just feel like Nintendo chose to do it the way they did it, and that was interesting. PS2 games are graphically less advanced, but some look really good. Well, yeah, I mean, I never judge games based on, like, graphical limitations. It's just that they made choices in the new Pokemon games. They made choices to make it look that way, and I think, I mean, it's definitely worth thinking about. Like, it's not, oh, it looks bad because they were lazy. It's they chose that. I mean, maybe it is that they were lazy, in which case, why? Doesn't make any sense. They kind of rushed some stuff. Uh-huh. Yeah, I bet. Now, where do we want this sphere? Sphere would be about yay big, right? I don't have to be exact measurements with everything. It's probably corporate practices, yeah. My dad, for example, he's a really well-rounded security professional with computers and stuff, and he still got laid off. Not recently, it was a while ago, but people just fire people to make profits. They don't fire people to make any other changes. Unless you're talking about the newer ones. So we are going up and then down. Wait, hang on, then there. How tall is Cinderace? That's a question and a half, isn't it? "4'7". Huh, what do you know? Wait, hang on, how tall is Gardevoir? This might be a problem. Yeah, I just feel like they didn't put as much effort into the textures as they could have. Gardevoir is 5'3". Okay. So that's tricky, huh? Because personally, I like the look of the 3DS games over the Switch games. Yeah, I feel like I haven't played the 3DS games, but I don't think they looked bad. Now, we need... How big is Sphere, then? How big is Sphere? 2 feet tall? These Pokemon are too tall. Who decided to make Sphere 2 feet tall? That'd put him, like, that big. An orb that large. I don't know if I can do that easily. How tall is Gastrodon? "2 feet tall? This is madness." This is a abnormally small Gastrodon. I'm not changing that. Have you seen life-size Sphere? Hang on, I've got to see this. That's large! What the heck? I like the chibi style they did with XY. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Pokemon's always meant to be chibi. You know, always look cutesy and small. And story plot with the Ultra version are big downgrades aside from Rainbow Rock. Yeah, interesting. So how do I... Gonna stand up for a bit? Oh, I absolutely understand that. See you in a second. So how are we going to fit a Sphere in here if they're that large? Do we just cop out and say it's tiny? Have good stand-up break, yeah. Because if I look up... If I look up pictures with Sphere in it, I don't think that Pokemon respects the perspective of how large Sphere is. Because I never see... Like, hang on. I feel like it can be a small Sphere, but then it will feel wrong. Like, you'll know it's wrong, I'll know it's wrong. Everyone will understand that it's wrong. Like, this Gardevoir is realistically 5 feet tall. You know what I mean? Because it's, like, around the same size as me over there, who's back a little bit, so smaller. And so, like, this Gardevoir being around 5'3" makes sense in the photo. Jirachi being 1 foot tall makes sense in the photo. Gastrodon is a slug, and Pokemon in canon vary drastically in size. I get that, but like, I've already cheated with Spheal, right? Spheal technically should be like half of the width of this and like down to there. Right, I've already cheated with Spheal. I don't want to cheat too much. I own them and I'm emulating the DS games because they look better. Interesting. I don't really care about most of the looks argument. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I guess we just have to do a tiny Spheal. It bothers me, and I want everyone to know that it bothers me, but I'm labeling it tiny Spheal. I get so riled up about Pokemon Heart because it's like the only thing that keeps me playing these games. Oras remake was remade. So we want Spheal to be that big. And it's not the right size for a Spheal. I'm more on gameplay than graphics. Yeah, same. Like, my eyes are going to fail eventually, right? I'm gonna need glasses, and then I'll be old one day, right? And I won't be able to see as well. And would you rather a game look great now or feel great 50 years from now, right? That's my question to you. I played it since I was 14. My opinion on it is very old. Tiny Spheal. Then we want Cinderace. Do we want Cinderace? I guess we want Cinderace. Cinderace is 4 feet tall, though. That's so much real estate that I'm giving up. There are 10, 20-year-old games that both look and play great. Yeah, there are. But consider... yeah, gameplay changes made in some of the newer games do some good stuff. I love how much easier they made EV and IV leveling. It never needed to be as tedious as it used to be. The thing, though, is that you were never meant to train those things intentionally, you know, Magic Girl. You were never meant to do those things. They made it easier because they realized that people wanted to do those things, but people never... It wasn't intended, right? Doom 1993 is still very fun. If I wanted a good turn-based JRPG gameplay, I personally would have to play a different series. Yeah. Pokemon, I don't know. It's a kid's series. It doesn't grow up with us. So, it is a little annoying that they don't keep up the quality and the effort, but it's not much use worrying about it. So I actually think that we have to put the Spheal here. I like the competitive theme. I appreciate them making it more plausible for me to do it in-game rather than just on Showdown. Yeah. Whoops. So, let's see. Darn Pokemon. So, Gardevoir so Cinderace is 1 Jirachi shorter than Gardevoir, is what I'm understanding. Right? Because Gardevoir is 5'3". Oh, wait, no. 4'7". 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 5 inches. Cinderace is literally only 5 inches shorter than Gardevoir. Then we need to have this be a very short Cinderace. Knights of the Old Republic is also still fun. I imagine. Because look, I do not want... So Cinderace can only go up to about there. Right? We can't have it going much higher. So we have our... Let's see. This... Hang on. So it'd be Something kind of like this. Let's see. It's tricky, isn't it? Very tricky. I think this is what we're gonna want to work on, like, now. I think this is, like, the only place this fits, though. Unless we shrink it and put it there. But I don't want to put it there. Maybe... Hang on. Okay, hang on. Hear me out on this. And we put our tiny sphere there. Then instead of having facing the camera, we have Cinderace facing away from the camera. Ah, that's still too tall. Okay. Whoops. Why is Cinderace gotta be so tall? Let's see. What, there it's as tall as Charmander. Which is probably accurate anyway. Charmander seems like he'd be 2 feet tall. Let's see. What am I forgetting right now? Well, not forgetting. What do I need to... This is tricky. So, here's the thing. Right? I don't know if this matters to anyone except for me. I need to fill this space, right? I can't have it be too empty, but I don't want to take up more than that much. Basically, I want to put stuff in exactly this box. Maybe this box. Right? This is the space I want to put things in and nowhere else. Right? And that goes like that, basically. Right? So things get smaller as they go that way. So it's a little tricky to think of where to put things, because if I put something here, for example, it only has that much room. Right? Whereas, so it has to be something lower down, so it can take up the space and have decent size. What's this Star Wars D&D game? It just looks old and isn't bad. Or rather, yeah. I've tried to play it before, but it was finicky and I couldn't figure it out. Anyway. I've been playing it recently. Very good. It's a good game. I hear anyway. I don't actually know. If we're really careful about it, maybe, and hear me out. Hear me out. We size up Sphere. Just a bit. Then we put a Cinderace. No, we don't. Tricky. Tricky. Do we even want it to be Cinderace? Do I care about Cinderace? Like, at all? I kind of feel like we want Pokemon. It uses D&D rules? That's interesting. Let's see. Who plays 3rd edition? I don't know, but I've heard some people. So we need to fill the space. You used to interesting. Are you a boomer? Alright, Howie. You're being silly. No, I feel like the best idea we've had is simply but then how do we... I don't want it to take up too much of their legs because this is already a really busy area. I feel like adding too much there is really a bad idea, you know? Because we're already going to have these person's legs competing with the table, competing with their legs, competing with their legs, and the sides of the table. So I really don't want to be putting stuff there. It's already like full. And money while it exists, yeah. Maybe we don't have Cinderace and we simply have Spheal. 3.5 is a good middle ground. Interesting. So we'll put Spheal here. Maybe we have something else balancing on Spheal. Let's say a couple younger Pokemon got together. Right? And they decide to play around while they're waiting in line. Or maybe, and hear me out on this, I'm not home and can't wash my face. Oh, I understand how annoying that is. Oh, it sucks when that happens. Hear me out on this. If you simply don't take care of your face, you won't have to worry about breakouts. My water's empty. That sucks. Anyways. If we size up Spheal a little bit, put Spheal like there-ish, right? Let's say this Gardevoir is like a mother figure to this Spheal and a couple other Pokemon, right? So maybe we have like a little... So Spheal is, of course, upside down because it's silly that way. Right? You could take great care of your face and skin and still have acne. Yeah, I get it. Spyro would help with that. I can't wait. So, let's see. Oh, hang on a second. I'm getting an idea. How big is Pichu? A foot tall, huh? Well, what if it's I need to start wearing simple makeup, but the hormones make that. So what if... No. No. We need... Basically... I think... So... Put Spheal here, say. Right? My acne's cleared up for the most part anyway, yeah. We need them doing something with a couple other Pokemon this way. Here, let me move... hang on. Antibiotics, yep. So, let's see. My mind's sort of like broken right now. I need brain no worky. Alright, we've just simply got to... So, Spheal is here, right? I need an activity. Like, what would you guys do if you were in line at a store? Or like a Starbucks or something? Right? It's late usually, the brain never works for me. If you were with with Pokemon, pet them. Well, yeah, but I don't want to add too many humans. We've already got 5. Well, 4.5. I wouldn't be at Starbucks for 1. Sure, sure. But that's not the point right now, Lesbury, though. Twiddle my thumbs. Y'all, what if you were like 5 years old? What if you were like 5 years old and a Pokemon? I need to think of something for the Pokemon in line to do. Steal is a little thing. I don't think about queuing. Alright, buddy. I'd be in the corner with my hacker computer stealing passwords. Legally. Yeah, Lick the carpet. So, I need to find a way to put Spheal in the picture. Right? Stand in line playing my DS. Being antisocial. Okay. Well, instead of that, that's so based. How about instead of that? We need to, so I think I kind of like Pichu. I don't want to make it too much like an official Pokemon artwork where they always have some kind of mascot Pokemon. But I do like Pichu. And what if Pichu, I'd say getting lost, but I notoriously got lost in a Bodega 7-Eleven as a grown adult. Wow. So what if we have, where's my, Pichu, right? Hear me out on this. With a little DS, and they're playing games and showing Spheal, and Spheal enjoys it, even though they're upside down. Pichu is cute, yeah. So Pichu and Spheal, they're besties. They're playing DS games together, even though Spheal is upside down. And I think that's silly and fun. Amazing. Alright. You're getting your hair dyed? That's good luck. I'm excited for that. Okay, so that's filled like 20% of the space. Oh, red is always a good color. I got mine dyed like a pinkish red back in September. It was nice. I'd done my hair, but I'm trying to undo some hair loss first. Yeah, I get that. We'll make sure it's obvious that they're looking at that screen. No, not hair loss. Good luck with it. So, let's see. What Pokemon do I like? We've already got Bulbasaur and Jirachi. Let's see. This chat is all subscribers. Get your mind out of the gutter. Alright. Bleach is really brutal. I'm blonde at the moment, directly after bleaching. Oh, wow. So, let's see. How about, hear me out. We put a Sylveon also looking at the DS. And their body curves sort of like that. That way we fill up the space pretty nicely. Wait, does dyeing your hair cause hair loss? A little bit. Not necessarily. It depends on how poorly you do it. Your hair decided to see that 13. How tall is Sylveon? You just want to dye your tips purple? I think that'd look good on you. 3'3". Interesting. So we can actually make this a taller Sylveon, because we have the space for that, right? We want to... So we know we want their face to be... looking that way, right? And then they've got the big old ears, but then I want to move up a bit because they're taller. Taller, hardly nowhere. Good luck at work? Oh yeah, good luck at work indeed, Lesbury. I was thinking of dyeing myself blonde a couple years ago, but a friend convinced me to look silly. I get that, I get that. Yeah, I think Sylveon goes perfect here because their ribbons fill in the extra space. You can actually curl around like that. And now it even better fills in the space. Then I don't want to look like an anime character. I get that, yeah. Wow. And it looks like my tracking's holding up really well, which is fortunate. So, let's see. Maybe Sylveon... I kind of want... No, I think this is like the great size for Sylveon. But I kind of... Maybe we need a carpet. Thank you, I have brown hair, so I think it would contrast well. Yeah, I think purple tips is a good idea. And these arrows are helpful because it reminds me not to put stuff there, basically. Because those are busy areas, even though there's no lines there, really. Because of the flow of people going back and forth and potentially Pokemon. Brown hair, I'm so jealous. I think that we've got the composition. We can erase this. I think we've basically got the main idea of this down. A brunette. Alright. So this is basically what it'll end up looking like. I mean, not really. We have stick figures all over. Thought brunette was red? You are crazy, Holly. That is not even remotely true. My hair is faded, so it looks kind of brownish from pool water. Oh, yeah, I get that. I get that. I was born blonde, but it's getting darker over time because of genetics. My hair is naturally brown too. I'm sure it'd look great on you. So I'm probably going to end stream in 15 minutes because that'll be 11:30. Which means I want to do... Does everyone have cool hair colors? I don't think there's really much. Can y'all give me some cool jeans? I don't know. My eyes are gray from weird jeans. Interesting. What do we do right now, huh? What do we do? All I got was acne and height that makes you look like Faust. No, I understand that. It's tricky. My jeans definitely can give my current hair. My eyes are pure black. Interesting. I wonder if we put a painting. We probably are going to want to put a painting right there, right? We'll just mark that as decor. Then probably also brown is so exotic. Brown hair is not exotic where I'm from. So it'll actually be like a long painting, you know, like they have in places. Yeah. And then probably over here. Hang on. Is Hope the side character in our show? Yeah, we'll want a bulletin board there. Probably also a checklist. Basically, a little machine here too, I think. Little punch-in thing there. You are the sister friend. Why am I comic relief? How you did that to yourself, I'm gonna be honest. You did make yourself the comic relief character here. Nothing you did wrong, it just kinda happened. Just felt right. Oh, and of course we need... oh, that explains it. When you're on the eraser tool... Oh, weird. Why does everyone agree I'm comic relief? You're the most active and the most funny. Hang on, so we want a menu here. Alright. This is basically the composition. I think this is good. So I don't really want to get started on something that I know I won't finish tonight. But yeah. I will be taking questions, criticisms, and comments at this time, I suppose. Seems like a good time to just sort of chill out for the next 10 minutes or so. Just kind of talk. I mean, we've been doing that the whole time, but now we aren't doing anything else. You know? Was Pichu playing on the DS? That's a good question. If I had to guess... Ooh, that's actually a really interesting question. What are they playing on their DS? Let's see. Mario Kart, yeah. That would make the most sense. It's looking good? Yeah, you are biased. But no, it's not done at all. Tell me they're playing something based like Fossil Fighters. They could be. They could be. I've never played it either, Howie, so I don't know what it is, but it sounds fun. Yeah, this is looking nice so far. I played the demo of that through the Wii Shop. That's fun. Let me actually comment in. I keep forgetting that I have to be on the draw tool. I think it's coming along very nice. Yeah, it's by no means in any state of finished, but like this is the very first step basically. This is roughest draft, worst version of this drawing. It's only improvement from here. I mean, basically, some of these things are basically in their finished forms already, like this table. But I mean, those are because I spent specific focus on those rather than the rest of the drawing. It kind of, basically, we know what we're doing now. The next couple art streams before we do something else are going to be just taking an entire stream basically and doing one specific part of it. We could be doing the stuff back there. We could be doing the stuff over here. Could be the stuff over here. And so we'll just do one thing at a time until it's finished. I think having a stream dedicated to progressing this is really helpful because otherwise I probably would never finish it on my own, if I'm being honest. The DS era was the peak of Japanese monster collecting games with cute anime art styles. The number of Japanese monster collecting games I had on the DS. Anyone plays Spectrobes? Did you do labbing last night? I fell asleep and missed a chunk of the stream. I did some labbing Magic Girl. I never actually finished a combo, but you know, I did some labbing. You know, I could never quite get the timing right. You know every niche Japanese monster collecting game? This is insane. I've never seen this before. Listen, yeah. No, I respect it. That's awesome. I agree. It is awesome. Oh, you're a DS fan? Name every Japanese monster collecting game. It's a very tricky combo. It sounds like a meme. It does. My favorite series is a niche Japanese monster collecting game. I'm sure it is. It's a pretty common genre, I feel like. Could be a lot less common anyway. Let's see. We've hit an hour and a half. I think we might as well raid out here. We're not in any rush, so we can keep talking about things. We can raid whoever we want, really. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling. Thinking of ending stream soon. Sounds like you're peeling an egg. Does it? I'm just moving these two, I mean, they're adapters, basically. Weirdly, I never played Yokai Watch. I'm not peeling it out. I'm just moving these two adapters in my hands. So computers have these two ports. Most PCs do anyway, not really laptops. Egg peeling stream on? No. But yeah, lots of PCs have these two ports on the back where you're able to plug in older versions of older versions of keyboards and mice. Right? They have those specific ports just for keyboards and mice. And that was before USB. But lots of computers still have those ports. And these two adapters I'm holding are a USB to mouse port or USB to keyboard port. Yeah, PS1 ports. Basically, I mean, kind of similar anyway. Either way, these are just USB adapters for those. And I was moving them between my fingers, and apparently it sounded like peeling eggs. Kind of strange. Didn't expect that. PS2, like the popular Sony gaming console? Sure. I need to refill my water, but I'm ending stream anyway. I'm all weak. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it would appear up there. That little thing. Let's see. Let's take... Well, actually, we're not in any rush. We can take some time and just sort of mess around with the new tracking software. Right? Might as well. No reason not to. We can see what it's all about. See what we can manage to do. If it would get over here... There we go. It's quite a bit late. If he ever gives bad directions, call him Hall Weast. Sure. So let's see. What can we do? Because this is a backpack thing, right? What's this? Enable video input first? Okay, not doing that. I don't know what it means by AI, because that could mean any number of things. It could be machine learning, it could be... it's probably not art? I doubt it anyway. I'm never giving out directions again. Media recorder bag. Oh, interesting. Baseball catcher? Isn't it too close? Oh, interesting. It's too close to throw the ball. Okay. Let me zoom out then. Need more distance. Okay. It's weird. It's doing those it's doing those animations on its own. Hang on. I need to zoom out if it would allow me. Just like, let me zoom out. You know? Okay, I get it. It's too close to throw the ball. Let me out. 5 meters apart. Sure. What is this? A map? Okay, now let's see what happens. I need more distance. I like this. You still need more distance? Catch this. Oh, wow. This model is not supposed to do those movements. Your score is 67? What are you even talking about, dude? I'm gonna send you art that'll crush your spirit. Alright, how do I make it stop doing this now, huh? That's what I want to know. Turn it off? I did not... Oh, balls. You're silly. I fixed these expressions. See how it's a weird smile? Yeah, I fixed the expressions, but not well enough apparently, because it didn't save. Or something. Anyways. I thought I told you not to do these idle animations. And I'm honestly offended that you've done that. I will do face and body. Yes, indeedles. Hands. Got hands. Okay, work time. See you later. Alright, see you later, Les Burrito. Very fun. Probably the most useful part about the more tracking is the shoulders, you know, because I can shrug. Yeah, that's pretty cool, being able to shrug. I think it's a useful expression. But anyway, Les Burrito's heading out pretty much at the end of the stream anyway, so we might as well raid out now. I think is a good time. Let's see. We could go into someone else doing art. We can do someone I'm following. I'm sure there's someone online. There's Hylia. I hope y'all are all 18. I haven't checked. The art did in fact crush my spirit. Oh my. I don't remember following this person, but they seemed cool enough. Oh, we can do somebody doing a Nuzlocke. I'll never love someone as much as those two love each other. I think we'll go 80 viewers. Wow. I think we'll go into this one. Orange is orange. Right? Seems good enough to me. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for showing up. Got 3 people rating there. That's good. Oh no, 5. Ooh. Quite a few of you, huh? Yeah, thanks for showing up. Let me make sure I can actually end stream soon after I raid, because it'd be kind of awkward to raid and then keep streaming. So we're going to raid now. And we are going to